Hey everybody, it's Mark again. There's a guy in another group or a lady in another group that wants to know how to lift off what is called, and give me 1 second, I'll tell you what it's called. I want to get you the right information. Minute Arbor Lifting Cam. The Minute Arbor Lifting Cam is actually this piece right here that some people call it a shark fin, some people call it a hurricane symbol, this part right here. And the way I do it is I start with a small pair of tweezers. And let me get a small pair of tweezers. Now, I use tweezers because they are tapered. And so what you do, you stick it, there's just enough clearance for you to stick the tweezer underneath that cam. And then you take a hammer with the tweezers around the arbor, the minute wheel center arbor. You take a hammer and you just and as you can see, it's lifting that cam up. Now you want to be careful that you don't slip and poke yourself with the tweezers. And I normally wouldn't post this video. I'm scheduling my videos, but somebody is needing some help. And so, voila. If you run out of room with your small pair of tweezers, grab a bigger pair of tweezers. If the tweezers are not working, but you got it started, you can take, and I couldn't find my video, so I'm renaming. I'm going to name this video so I can find it in the future. You can take a pair of what's called wire cutters and stick it underneath. And because of the design, once you find a spot to put it underneath, you squeeze and it will bring it up. Now, there's probably the reason why the person is having trouble in the first place. There's probably grooves or rust. Make sure prior to you doing what I just showed you that you put a couple of drops of oil on this thing and let it soak in oil. Now, to put it back on, I use a wooden dowel that has a hole in it. This is not the right one, but anyway, you get the point. So again, if you want to take your movement completely apart and take the minute cam, again, let me get the name of it. The Minute Arbor Lifting Cam, again, that's what that piece that I just removed is called. Start by oiling it, letting it soak, and then take a small pair of tweezers. Now, you might screw up your tweezers, so you want to use tweezers that you don't care whether you're going to screw up or not. Stick it around the arbor, and you might have to hold the tweezers together so it doesn't come out from underneath the arbor, and then hit it, and it'll come off. And if it don't come off, They make little lifting levers that a lot of people use. I don't have a set of lifting levers. You can make them out of old flat tip screwdrivers by bending the you don't want to soften the metal, of course, or you'll break it. And by bending the flat tip screwdriver in a way that it has an arch in it, and then you'll have to use two of them and pry it apart that way. Now, of course, you'd want to take the movement. Using pry bars, you got a chance of bending these plates, and that's why I don't use pry bars. That's why I use these tweezers. You could do the same thing to the lifting cam if it doesn't have a screw, but again, you want to soak this in oil. This one's got a screw on it, but you'd want to soak it in oil prior to trying to disassemble it. If it hasn't been a while since it's been completely disassembled, if you don't soak it in oil, you're probably going to screw something up. Anyway, I hope this helps. May God bless each and every one of you. Leave me comments and subscribe to my channel. God bless.